Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's been about 2 years since I last uploaded a video, and things have been really busy, and I just haven't prioritized making videos like I used to when building this car. And I know it's a little noisy in here, but I really wanted to film at least the beginning of this video to provide an update about the channel and where I want to take things in the car that so many of you spend so much time watching me build. And I just wanted to say everything is going great, personally, life-wise, and with this car even. I've had no issues with the car, never broken down on the side of the road, never been overheating. I just have no complaints. The rear end's fine. I've done plenty of pulls, no issues. I'm just so happy and thrilled with it, and so I feel like the videos that you guys watch and the videos I put out are helpful, because this is the living proof of you can do it yourself, you can build it yourself, you don't have to spend millions of dollars doing it, and just do your best, and you can come out with a product like this that works. So yeah, I just wanted to provide an update on the car, and you may say, well, where have you been the last 2 years? So January 2023, I started my metal fabrication business because I just have a passion for metal fab. I enjoy it. I love welding. I love plasma cutting. I just love, TIG welding and the art and the products and the heaviness and realness of metal fabricated stuff, anything. And so I started my own LLC, and from that point on, I was really focused on making a return on my money, because it cost quite a bit of my own money to start the business, to buy the equipment. And so I don't make much on YouTube, and so that time filming I need to spend coming up with products to make my money back. And so I deprioritized filming, and I started making products, and I'll pop some of them on the screen now. And so that's what I focused on. And I've filmed a couple things that I'm going to be uploading here soon, more lately, or more recently, that I want to upload to YouTube, because I want to start prioritizing it again. I have missed uploading videos and interacting with people on YouTube, and learning from you guys and sharing what I'm doing, because I think that interaction is fun and cool. It's not necessarily about the monetary value that I get from it. There's a lot more. And so I want to prioritize filming again, but it's going to be a bit more fabrication related, and I feel like that's not too far away from what I was doing before. Yes, I was working on cars, but we were still fabricating stuff. And so I haven't lost my passion to cars. I want to build the S13 next that I have, but it's going to be a balance. I have to maintain my business, because my goal of my business is to make it full-time. I want to make it my day job, because right now it's not. I work for data analytics and healthcare, and that pays the bills, but my passion is metal fabrication, and so I'm working to make it my full-time thing. And I just want to start making videos about the things that I've been building lately, and I think it'll be fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, I just wanted to provide that this overall update about, we finished this car, it's been great, and here's where I'm moving on to next. And I hope you guys come along with the journey. Like I said, I've built some cool stuff already. I've filmed it. I'm going to be hopefully posting those videos here soon. And so just be a little channel transition, because I've grown up. We finished this car, we got to move on, right? And so I chose to start a business, as well as try and work on the next car, the S13. We're going to head to the garage, and I'm going to start showing you guys all the things that I've purchased for equipment to start this business, and what I plan to do next. So if you guys are seeing this video, it means you've been around, or at least subscribed to me for a long time, and the fact that you clicked on this video I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm starting from scratch, because it's been so long, and it's been weird uploading fabrication videos to what was a car channel, but that's me, and I just never really kind of came out with a video that said we're transitioning, so I wanted to make this video. So yeah, let's get into the garage, and I'm about to pull into the house and start talking about some of the things that I bought. Well, this is the shop. Just a 2-car garage. We've had plenty of videos we've worked on in here, but just to remind y'all, this is what it's turned into. We've got a Bridgeport mill, plasma table, press, and another brake. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what all is going on, talk about the equipment, and any updates. The first purchase kind of group I made was CNC plasma cutting table, and I think I've made a video or two on that, but nothing since like initial setup. And yeah, this is my business, really. This is where I've come up with products, and I cut everything out on this table, prep it, and it's great. This is the Langmuir 4x3 table with a prime weld cut 60. I've got a machine torch on there, and it has been great. Low cost, entry level plasma table, and I honestly have no complaints. My only complaint is my garage size. I wish I could get a bigger table, but I'm being efficient and working with the space I have, and maybe one day we can get something bigger. So this whole area here is where I paint all of my parts. You can see I've got parts hanging there that were painted a day or two ago. So over the years, this has been like redeveloped, and so this is a lot better setup than I used to have, believe it or not. And so I've got these curtains that slide on tracks that go all the way around in a square. That setup works really nicely so that I can open and close a garage door. I used to have tarps like zip tied up in the ceiling, and so I had my garage door permanently closed for months and months and months, which is not ideal when you're bringing in huge sheets of steel like this. So yeah, now I can roll it on a track system and move it out of the way. This is the Vivor, I don't know, fan, exhaust fan. So it's got like a accordion style exhaust. I run that to the door and outside for when I'm painting. It gets the fumes out pretty good. But man, in a month, I am ditching this whole process, and we are going to start powder coating parts. And I'm going to get all of this space back. This is a huge spot of my garage because I'm going to get a powder coating oven, and that's going to be obviously a lot smaller. I should be able to do all these parts in it. But for the time being, this has worked great. Like I said, this is what I started my business on. I've made my initial investments back, and we're continuing to grow. And all the money I make from my business, I'm buying more equipment. And so from revenue I've generated, I was able to buy a Bridgeport mill, because before this, I didn't even have a drill press. I just drilled everything by hand. And so going from hand drilling to this, oh my gosh, what an upgrade. I don't use it too much currently, but you can't be a fabrication shop without a Bridgeport or similar style mill. And so I have worked on a couple things. I'll insert some videos here. This isn't the best spot for this mill. Obviously, it's like right in the middle of my garage. So I've come up with a caster system, and we're gonna cover that in another video. But I'm trying to get the rest of them made, and we'll see if we can get this thing moved. So be on the lookout for that. These are some of the projects that I've been working on myself, and I want to film and start showing you guys because I think it would be helpful. Last year as well, towards the later end of the year, 2023, I invested in some fixture tables. These are from Prime Weld as well. They've been great. This is like a perfect size table for me in my workshop. I was able to fit my Husky toolbox under it because, under a fixture table, there's so much space. I don't have much space to be like losing in here. So this fits under there great. I've got all the different clamps and tools for the fixture table in here. This press brake is another huge benefit to my business. I use it all the time. I'll upload a video on this too with a review, because I started a review on this, but I never really finished it. So, I'm prioritizing filming again, and I want to start getting this content out to you. And I think more reviews on products people are putting out, the better, because you got a lot of people out there who get sent these products and then they do a review on them, and we all know that's biased. Like, how can you do an unbiased review when they're sending you the product for free? Who knows what that communication is, how long you get to keep it for? And I just don't like that. I bought all of this stuff with my own money I've made from coming up with products, and so you're not going to get a biased review out of me. Nobody's sent me anything to try, none of that. So this thing has been great though. But that is another huge part of my business. I bend a lot of stuff. This I bought, I think earlier this year in 2024, because I have a need to also bend thick steel. So this I can only bend up to like 16 gauge mild steel, even less with stainless. So even like way thinner with stainless. Stainless is surprisingly difficult to bend. But this, I needed to bend thick steel. So for example, these brackets that are for the mill, these are 1/4 inch. So this comes in handy. The other thing I use this for is dimpling. So these are all my dimple. This is probably the biggest one here. These are all my dimpling tools. So you can make nice dimples. I've used these quite a bit because they make parts look so much cooler. I've got one more purchase to show you guys that I made just recently. Up until this point, I've managed to build all of this, bring all of this steel home, work with it, and just like all of these products, I've managed to do with a minivan. So I bring all of these 4x8 sheets of steel home, stainless and heavy, and like 1/4 inch and 3/16, and like I brought like probably 50 to 100 sheets of 16 gauge home with a minivan. And so last week, not last week, but maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I bought a truck. I bought a 2003 F350 7.3 diesel. And I'm going to be quick out here because it's windy. It's got 220,000 miles on it, and I think it was a great deal. I updated the grill and the headlights, and that's about all I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to try not to stay out here too long because it's windy. Put a bed liner in it. It did not have one. It's got a little bit of rust in the bed side. The cab corner is rusted, but the other side is not at all. And 8-foot bed. It's got a little scratch there, but it probably needs some maintenance, and I like to take care of my stuff. So, I'll probably be working on the engine a little bit just to kind of upkeep it, but everything is super nice. Like, yeah, it's got some rips in the seat. I don't have the keys for it on me, but it's super nice in there. So we're back in the garage because it's windy out there and you won't be able to hear me, but yeah, I'm happy with the truck. I can't wait to haul steel with it, and the wife loves it. We've never had a truck before, and we didn't need to buy a brand new one. I don't mind people who do buy brand new stuff, but that one's going to work great for me. I'm trying to do all this on a budget and not have to take out any loans for this stuff. Just upgrade as you go. So, man, I don't think there's too much else to show and update on. Like I said, I want to transition this channel to be, both about metal fab and as well as cars. I want to work on the S13. I want to build that in the same fashion as the Z. But I have to, like I said, I have to prioritize both of these things, building my business and the car. When you work on cars, you're not making money, you're spending money. So I want to turn this into my full-time job and, work on cars as well. So I hope you guys follow the channel. I hope you guys enjoy some of the projects that I'm going to be putting up and working on. If you like metal fabrication, definitely stay tuned, and I will talk to you later. See you in the next one.